Section 3.7 is adding mixed numbers. And a mixed number, as you recall, is going to be a whole number and a fraction together. So the first step is to make sure we have common denominators. In problem number 1 we do. We have 1/9 and 7/9. And so I kind of like to divide these kind of in half here a little bit. Deal with the fraction part and then deal with the whole numbers. So since we have common denominators, we can go ahead and add the numerators up, which gives us 8/9. We regroup or reduce depending on what we might need to do here. We don't need to do anything, so we just simply add up the whole numbers. Pretty straightforward stuff. Problem number 5, they start to throw you a little bit of a curve where you have to get common denominators first. So if we count by 3s and count by 12s, what is the first number we get to, or the least common multiple? It's going to be 12. This is already 12, so it just scoots over. Again, we're kind of going to divide the fractions and the whole numbers here. So what do we have to do to 3 to get 12? Well, we need to multiply by 4. Do it to the bottom, do it to the top. So 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, now we have common denominators. We've solved that, so now we can go ahead and add up our numerators. 8 and 12 is 15. Well, we have a slight problem there. Our top number is bigger than our bottom, or our numerator is bigger than our denominator, so we have to regroup. And how many groups of 12 and 15? Well, there's 1, so we're going to go ahead and carry the 1, and so that leaves us 3 12ths, which reduces, doesn't it? How many 3s and 3? 1. 3s and 12, 4. So we reduce that by 3. And then we carry the 1. So 1 and 5 is 6. 6 and 6 is 12. So we have 12 and 1/4. Just scoot that over there. Okay, problem number 8. Same type of procedure here. Count by 2s, count by 12s. First number we get to is 12. We multiply this by 6/6. 1 times 6 is 6. We didn't do anything with this, so it just scoots over. Now we can go ahead and add. 6 and 5 is 11 12ths. Nothing to regroup or simplify, so that's good. Move over here to the whole numbers. 8 and 7 is 15. As we work our way down the page, they're just simply getting bigger denominators. So if we count by 20s and count by 30s, what's the first number we get to? That's right, 60. So multiply 20 by 3, 3 3s, gives us 21. Multiply 30 by 2, 2 over 2, gives us 14. Now we have common denominators, and we can add up the numerators then. It gives us a total of 35 over 60. The denominator never changes. And our whole numbers then is going to be 20. Now, we need to reduce this, because we notice that both 5 and 0 here, so it's a multiple of 5. So how many 5s in 35? 7. How many 5s in 60? 12. So then it would be equal to 20 and 7 12s. I picked 22 because it has 3 numbers we're adding. And the rules aren't going to change. You're going to have to get common denominators and then deal with the whole numbers. So if we count by 12s and count by 8s, since those are the 2 biggest ones, let's get a common one there. Looks like to be 24. And does 6 go into 24? Yes, it does. So our common denominators are all going to be 24. What do we times 8 by to get 24? 3. Do it to the bottom, do it to the top, which gives us 3 there. What do I multiply 12 by to get 24? 2. Do it to the bottom, do it to the top. And 6, we're going to multiply by 4 fourths. Do it to the bottom, do it to the top, gives us 20. So same procedure, we're just adding up all the numerators then. 3 and 10 is 13 plus 20 gives us 33 24ths. So we can do this a couple of ways. Before I regrouped and then carried, here I'm just going to go ahead and add up, and then I'll carry at the end. So 7, 3, and 8 is 18. But as you noticed, we do have a problem there. We have 33 24ths, which means I need to regroup. So how many 24s and 33? 1, right? I got to carry that over. And I'm going to have how many leftovers? And I'm going to have 9, aren't I? So 9 24s. And I had to carry that one whole when I regrouped over to my whole numbers, which gives me a total of 19 and 9 24s. All right? One more example I'd like to show you is involving a whole number. When I wrote them out, it was horizontal. I changed it into vertical, and I lined up everything. Remember, I like to make sure everything lines up. So my fractions are over here, my whole numbers over here, and I didn't have any fraction part after the 8. So you can put a 0 in there. It's just kind of a space holder. It's completely up to you. It might not be a bad idea when we start adding and subtracting fractions a little bit more, because we may need to borrow. So putting a space holder in there is not a bad thing to get in the habit of doing. Then we need to get common denominators. If I count by 8s, count by 12s, yep, I'm going to get to 24. So multiply this by 2 over 2 gives me 22. Multiply this by 3 over 3 gives me 15. There's nothing there, so I'm just adding these two, which gives me 37 24s. Okay, I'm going to regroup first this time. So if I take away how many groups of 24 and 37, 1, that's going to carry over here, and I'm going to have what left over? 13 24s, correct? I subtract, and then I carried over this already, so my 1 went over here. So we have 8 and 22 is 30, 42, 43. So I have 43, and of course, 13 24s. Okay, all the problems on this page are exactly the same. Go slow and easy. Make sure everything lines up. Make sure you have common denominators, and you'll be good to go. Have fun.